Welcome back, everybody, to the Rockies franchise on MLB The Show 21. We are currently stuck in last place right now in this ridiculous NL West where every other team is above 500 and some way above 500. We've got to fix some things if we want to be competitive this year, and I have not liked where our bullpen has been. Of course, back in spring training, I had accidentally signed Dallas Keuchel, and that move really hasn't worked out. And our long relief out of the bullpen has been a mess. So I tried to find a player down at AAA that I thought could help us out. And we are giving an opportunity to the 25-year-old Ryan Rollison. He is a lefty reliever who's done a really good job down at AAA this season. He's been getting strikeouts this year and only has a .77 whip. He is getting a chance as we move forward into a series against the Atlanta Braves, who are playing some really good baseball. We do score a win against them in Game 1, but in Game 2, we only managed 2 hits, and we get shut out by Mike Soroka. Ryan Rollison did make his debut in that game. It didn't go all that well. But now we move forward into Game 3, and German Marquez has also not pitched like himself this year. He's normally been very reliable and consistent, and you see like good strikeout numbers, a good whip, the walks aren't out of control. It's been the home runs this year. He is doubling his usual rate of home runs allowed. That's got to be fixed for his season to turn around. So we get into Game 3. German Marquez facing Drew Waters, making his debut in this series. He's one of the top prospects for the Braves. Marquez strikes him out. Next up, of course, Ronald Acuna Jr., and he lines a base hit into left field. Marquez trying to close out the first inning. Here's a 3-2 count and a pop-up behind second base. And it is a 0 to start the day. We have a good pitching matchup in this game with the Braves having Max Fried on the mound, and his day will start. This is going to right center off the bat of Trey Turner. Nice to see him hitting better this season. He's leading off against lefties, doing a great job in that role. Trying to score early. We've done that a lot lately, but David Geronimo swings through the slider. And he is down. That's the second out of the inning. Next up, Rafael Devers. It's bounced to the right side. Can't capitalize on the double. And yes, we do have Geronimo batting ahead of Devers in the lineup today. We go to the second inning, and with a runner on second base, the Braves will get on the board. It's a base hit from Seth Brown. Interesting front flip there in center field. And we go to the third, 1-0, and the Braves will get a base hit from Drew Waters. This the first of his major league career. Next up, it's Ronald Acuna Jr., driven deep to right center field. Back goes Reynolds, and this one gets out. And just like that, the Braves go up 3-0, and the issues surrounding the home runs continue. And it's not the best ballpark to play in if you're having an issue keeping the ball in the yard. 3-0. Hoping to see Marquez settle things down. It's his 15th start of the year. We really want to see him start to put together some better starts. Full count here. This is Seth Brown later in the third, and Marquez gets him to chase. But 3-0 as we go bottom 3. Dom Nunez, again the starting catcher, and he's been productive since becoming the starter all over again. Rockies patient here in the third inning as Max Fried walks 2 in a row, and we get to Brian Reynolds. Full count with 1 down. He drives it deep to left center field. This one certainly has a chance. Waters on the run. He gets to it, and it's the second out of the inning, with Nunez able to advance to third base. Drew Waters has to cover some ground on this one, and on these deep drives into this Coors Field outfield, you just assume they're going to get down or just leave. Max Fried facing David Geronimo. He flies it to right center. He's just a little late on this one, and the Rockies are not able to capitalize on the pair of walks. Now, typically with Marquez, when he gives up some runs, I trust that he can get through a couple more innings. Here he is in the fourth after striking out Kyle Higashioka. A drive now from Ozzie Albies. This is deep to left field, and Geronimo puts it away. Nice to respond there with a 0. We go bottom 4. This is Rafael Devers, 2-2. A drive into center field. It's twisting away from Waters and down for extra bases. Devers leads off the fourth with a stand-up double. And that brings up Ty France. And he turns on it! Crushed to deep left center! And the Rockies are on the board! Way back! 491 feet and the 18th of the year for Ty France. He's closing in on his career high of 21. He might have that by the All-Star break. A one-run game now as we head into the 5th. And it's left up. Drew Waters crushed to right field, and the rookie goes deep for the first time in his career. That curveball is just left at the very top of the strike zone, and Marquez gives up another home run. Next up, Ronald Acuna, 2 for 2. Marquez able to get ahead in the count. Oh my. I'm not sure that one's ever coming down. Ronald Acuna Jr. over 500 feet on that home run. That might be the most impressive I've seen here in the show 21. 112 mile per hour exit velocity. All the way off that roof into the parking lot. And it's 5-2. And now a drive from Trevor Story. He's back in Colorado, doing what he does best. And Geronimo can't take it away. It's gone. That's about 150 feet shorter than the one Acuna just hit. And that is the day for German Marquez. Home runs are still a problem. And this is the exact kind of game now where you want someone to come in and pitch multiple innings. Hello, Ryan Rollison. Second career game. That one is through the left side, a base hit. Rollison has a 5-pitch mix. He has a glove that looks like it was spray-painted silver and throws a mid-90s fastball. He gets ahead of Austin Riley and breaks out the curveball right at the knees. Really good pitch for the strikeout. 2 batters later, he gets ahead of Kyle Higashioka. Fastball blown by him. 2-2 on the ground. And Rollison ends the 5th, but we want more from him in this game. It's 6-2 as we go bottom 5. And Trey Turner with another very good piece of hitting. Fastball away, not trying to do too much. Brian Reynolds. Another drive to left center. Waters on the run. He's not getting there. And Trey Turner can hit the gas. You know he's coming around. Relay throw. Coming home. It's late. And the Rockies get one back. That brings up Geronimo. 0 for 2 on the day. And the big breaking ball has him a little out in front. That's a pitch he can do some damage with. 6-3. And Rollison trying to give us 2 good innings. First off, he faces the pitcher, Max Fried, and he's not able to locate the strike zone. After walking the pitcher, here is Ozzie Albies. Another drive out to deep center. Reynolds on the run. At the wall, it's gone into the trees. And the Braves continue their home run derby against the young Ryan Rollison. Maybe walking Max Fried was a sign he should exit the game. But at this point, I mean, you don't want to use your entire bullpen here in a losing effort. You want someone who can just get through a good portion of the game. He does strike out Ronald Acuna Jr. We go bottom 6. We're trailing by 5. Ty France rips it past third base, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall at 347. and France has a home run and now a double. Brandon Nimmo is next, and Fried continuing to pick up strikeouts. That's number 6 with the slider. Nick Solak, he flies it lazily into center field. Waters makes the catch. That leaves the inning up to Dom Nunez. And his count runs full. Fried looking for the quality start. And he's gonna get it. Striking out Nunez, looking on the outside corner. Scott Oberg enters the game as we go into the 7th. And that is a really good slider as he gets Austin Riley. Next up, Seth Brown, 1 for 3 on the day. Changeup is right where you want it. 0-2. And that one's driven to center field again. Reynolds won't even bother this time. It's out of here. Oberg was 1 strike away from just striking out the side, giving us a 0. But every pitcher has given up a home run so far. 6-run game. It's the kind of day where even Trey Turner is grounding into a double play. At this point, you just want a game like this to end. 2 down, and Reynolds drills pitcher Kyle Wright, and he's going to reach for an infield single. David Geronimo next. He works the count full, and close, but ball 4. Geronimo walks. That brings up Rafael Devers. And Wright misses badly. He falls behind Devers, 2-0. A blast to right field. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is staying fair. 3-run homer for Rafael Devers, and suddenly, this game is within striking distance. A 2-out rally for Colorado. Maybe we're not finished. But we're going to have to pitch better and give our offense a chance. Top of the 8th inning. Runner at third. Here's Drew Waters. Already 2 for 4 as he grounds it to short, knocked down. Runner stays put. Out at first. Alex Colomé needs one more. He's been one of our best relievers this year. And he gets ahead of Ronald Acuna Jr. Going back to the cutter. It's fouled back. He'll try the 1-2 again. Another drive to left field. Acuna crushes it again. His 3rd home run of the day. Why didn't we consider intentionally walking him? We really gave him the chance to hit his 2nd 500-foot homer of the day. 4 pitchers for Colorado have given up a home run. Later in the inning, 12-6. Runner at second. Austin Riley. Deep left center off of Sir Anthony Dominguez. A 5th pitcher has given up a home run, and it's 14-6. A 5-run inning for Atlanta. We'll go bottom 8, trailing by 8. Hammered deep to center field, and we have another home run here in Coors Field. Nick Solak, 501 feet. There have been so many long homers in this game. The 3rd over 500. Connor Joe off the bench. It won't quite leave, but it's an extra base hit once again. 14-7. Here is Trey Turner already 2 for 3. Fouled off a sinker over the middle. And Chris Martin trying to get him here with 2 strikes. And these two have a terrific battle. And these are so hittable. Foul after foul. Until Turner turns on one. Deep left field. That is out of here. 14-9. At this point, you can't even consider the game over. Everybody's going yard. Anything can happen. It's 14-9. And at this point, I feel we're right in the game. We got them right where we want them. 23 combined runs. Ryan Castellani trying to give us a 0. He picks up a couple impressive strikeouts. Albies chopped right side. Congratulations, Ryan Castellani, the first pitcher for Colorado to not give up a home run today. So can we make this even more interesting? Brad Hand, 25 of 28. He's got to start off here facing Rafael Devers, and he hits him in the arm. So we have at least one base runner. Next up, Ty France, 3-2. Left it up, it's down the line. And that is also getting to the wall, similar to his previous double. Another extra base hit. What's one more? Next up, Brandon Nimmo is 0 for 4, and he swings behind a fastball right over the plate. And then fouls one back. He's getting the pitches he needs. But ultimately, Hand strikes him out looking. It's an unfortunate 0 for 5 for a guy who might win the batting title. That means it all comes down to Nick Solak, and it's bounced to the right side. The fun is over. What a game. The Braves take the series and win the game 14-9 in a game that featured 12 home runs. That is one off of the Major League record of 13. The Braves hitting 8 tie their franchise record for home runs in a game. I'm making this one up, but I gotta think this is the game with the most combined distance of home runs in Major League history. There were 3 home runs that traveled over 500 feet, and plenty more that were in the 450 and up range. The ball was just flying today. What have they done with the baseball? And can we keep it out of Coors Field, please? Because our pitching this year is not good enough. I look back at a couple moments in this game where maybe I left in Marquez and Rolison in too long. But the problem is that in the moment, I just can't find a suitable alternative. If I know I need to get through a bunch more innings and I don't want to use the entire bullpen because you play a game 6 days a week, not having that long relief pitcher that you can trust is really hurting the team right now, especially with so many players playing inconsistently. So we've got more we have to fix with this team. We have a pretty good offense as we saw today, but we're playing incomplete baseball right now, and it's going to be hard to fix the season if we can't turn that around. That is going to bring an end to this episode, everybody. What do you think? What'd you think of the game? What do you think the solution is for the rest of Year 4? Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.